My name is Cody Angel, and I'm a full-time student in the bachelor's program at Morehead State University and a former small business owner. I also am a person who is affected by the criminal justice system. I appreciate the opportunity to share support for House Bill 497. The House Bill 497 will put in statute life-saving measures for Kentuckians who have experienced the criminal legal system. This bill touches on work supports in the form of photo IDs, employability certificates, and puts forth other important measures to help formerly incarcerated Kentuckians return to the community. Over 300,000 Kentuckians have a felony on their record, and perhaps individuals are not too familiar with what it looks like and feels like to leave incarceration, but I will try to paint a picture of what my entry looked like. After 6 months of being incarcerated in Montgomery County Regional Jail, I was shipped to Western Kentucky with my belongings in a plastic bag. Before I was shipped, I was allowed to change the outfit I was arrested in. It was the first time I'd felt human in months. I never will forget how much I missed my Red Wings. Upon arrival, every single item that I owned was thrown away, from my deodorant to what few noodle packs I had managed to buy at the previous jail. The only item that made it into jail with me was my mugshot and my inmate ID. 3 months later, I was sent to another jail where I then made parole. I suppose I can tell you how hard it was to find employment with my felony convictions, or housing, or to continue my education, or even to pay my bills, but you already know those things. I wanted to give up so many times, but I was fortunate. I made my way into recovery. I found a job at a vet clinic that paid $9 an hour. While working there for 2 years, I developed a small business with the support of my boss, wife, and my recovery community. This business has opened doors that I never knew existed. My success story is too few in a state plagued by incarceration. It doesn't make sense to employ evidence-based treatment practices while simultaneously leaving barriers to success in place. Now imagine people who do not have those privileges. For those people, successful re-entry is almost impossible. This is why we see such high recidivism rates in our state. It's impossible for me to talk about these issues without telling you that Black Kentuckians are disproportionately impacted by the criminal legal system. While Black Kentuckians make up around 8% of the population, they are nearly 22% of the incarcerated population. Kentucky ranks third in the nation at rates of women who are incarcerated, and third in the nation for children who have experienced parental incarceration. Unfortunately, these children are more likely to be reincarcerated in the future. A House bill like 497 is a way to start tearing down these statistics and breaking generational cycles. We cannot continue to tell people to change and be successful when all we give them is a garbage bag and a felony on the record. Representative Moser's bill adds real supports and begins to tackle recidivism and community safety. If you don't care, please reach out to your representative and voice your support for House Bill 497.